Welcome to 5-Minute Tool Reviews, brought to you by Benadryl, because you can't sneeze if you're in a coma. I apologize for my voice. My allergies have been horrible. There's this yellow fog moving through our area that is a pestilence, a plague upon people like me and making my life miserable. But I wanted to do my 5-minute tool review over a tool that I bought with my own money. Today I'm reviewing my Harbor Freight Central Pneumatic Professional HVLP Spray Gun. Item number 68843. This is a air-powered tool that I use to primarily spray oil-based paints and stains. I have used this guy with lacquers and other clear coats. If you're looking for an entry-level finishing gun that can do most things, this is a great buy if you have a big enough compressor. So if I remember right, this guy is around $50-ish at Harbor Freight as of 2019, disclaimer, blah, blah, blah. There is the Harbor Freight purple gun, which is what you're going to hear a lot of guys talk about. That's about $20. I would skip that gun. Yes, you can get serviceable results, but for not that much more money, you are getting a more than twice as good of a product with this. The actions are a lot smoother, the fit and finish is a lot higher quality, the adjustments are firmer, and frankly that purple gun that people like it because it's super cheap is super cheaply made. One of the huge downsides to this, pretty much anything else that you're going to get from Harbor Freight, is serviceability and parts. This guy is this guy. When it breaks, you throw it in the trash and you go to Harbor Freight and you buy yourself a new one. There's no repairing for it. This is my second one, so it is good enough. I would buy it again. I am considering buying a second for specifically for clears. So I'm going to take this guy apart real quick, show you how this guy works. Hooks up with your standard air inlet. This is your flow that controls the amount of air going through it. Here's what I do. I don't use a regulator, I leave my air compressor set at 110 pounds, which is what I run my framing nailer with. And then I ignore all the PSI stuff and I just adjust it until I'm getting a good fan with as little overspray as possible. So that's your flow. This is the width of the fan that works very well. So you can do a super wide fan or you can do a narrow fan. And then this guy right here is the amount of material. And again, I just adjust all three of these until I'm getting the spray pattern I want. To clean it, it's pretty simple. This guy unscrews, it's kind of gunked on there right now. It's got a little filter in the top that kind of catches the bigger particulates. It's not a fine filter by any means, it just catches any big stuff you didn't get out with your paint strainer. Always use paint strainers with this. Your spray cap comes off. It has several holes in it. You got your valve, your needle, nothing. That's pretty much once you take this off, you're done. Then when you need to take your needle out, you unscrew this, pull your trigger back, and then you can pull your needle out, and that's your needle. You just clean it with, in this case, mineral spirits, because this is my oil finish gun. I like having a gun for each different type of product I'm using. So downsides of this gun is mainly you have to have a big enough compressor to keep up with it. I've got a 10-gallon compressor that does okay with it. I do have to take a break. I can spray probably about 5 minutes. The air compressor is going to run non-stop. But after about 5 minutes, I need to let that compressor catch up pretty good. Another thing is especially spraying oil-based finishes, you absolutely need to make sure you get the water out of your air compressor lines. As your compressor compresses air, it's going to get water in it. You can buy little aftermarket filters to help with that. But before I spray, I always just drain my air compressor, blow it out really good, making sure I'm getting as much of that moisture out as possible so that you don't have water interfering with your finishes. I have not sprayed many waterborne finishes or water-based paints out of this, so I don't know how it performs. But lacquers, clear coats, oil-based finishes, I've all done out of this gun or another one exactly like it, and it's done well. Hey guys, I got a bonus feature for you today, mainly because I forgot to mention it. If you want to learn more about how to spray finishes well, check out a guy on YouTube. His name is Eric Reason. This guy likes to experiment with different sprayers, different finishes. Very small YouTube channel, so help him out, help him grow. Very unbiased stuff, very honest reviews. He cares about the finish quality. I think he reviews this gun. I know he reviews the purple gun, and he's got lots of spray equipment. So if you're really wanting to learn how to spray well, check him out. He saved my butt on a finish that didn't turn out well, and he walked me through how to fix it. And so I definitely want to thank him for that by sending you over there to subscribe to his channel so you can get better finishing done. So check him out. Be sure to subscribe to this channel and be sure to subscribe to his channel. There is a link in the description below to this tool and his channel. So thanks again, guys. We'll see you next week.